Hi, I'm Steve Amerson, and this is my friend Lori Gale Stevenson, and we're on stage here at the Globe News Center for the Performing Arts in Amarillo, Texas, here in the heart of America, as we present a Broadway salute to the troops. A Broadway salute to the troops is just that, a musical presentation using Broadway and patriotic songs that honor those who serve our country and in our nation's military. The program includes the Star-Spangled Banner, the presentation of the colors, the Pledge of Allegiance, and then moves into some wonderful Broadway songs including Tonight Something's Coming, and other songs like Into the Fire from the Scarlet Pimpernel, Bring Him Home from Les Miserables, Think of Me from Phantom of the Opera, and patriotic songs such as God Bless America, God Bless the USA, A Requiem for a Soldier. And then as a part of this program, it was wonderful to have Congressional Medal of Honor recipient Sammy Davis share a bit of his story. It's been about 10 years ago that I met my friend Lori Gale Stevenson.
We have a great relationship. We have so much fun performing together.
We did one concert together, one benefit concert, and it just seemed to click and work.
We always have a great time, and I mean, he is such an incredible talent. It's just an honor to be able to share the stage with him.
Since then, Lori Gale and I have sung all over the United States and Mexico with symphonies and different organizations. And we love singing together, whether it be a Christmas concert or a Broadway concert or a patriotic concert.
When Steve and I were first approached about doing this concert here in Amarillo, we were throwing around some different ideas.
Amazed by America. It's a song, but more than that, it is a concert presentation that can be done with a symphony or in a smaller venue, a private home or a country club or a ballroom. Amazed by America is a collection of patriotic songs that remind all of us how blessed we are to be an American.
We knew we wanted to do something patriotic, but we thought it also made sense to bring Broadway into it. So we kind of came up with the idea of a Broadway salute to the troops.
This first song that I'm going to sing for you comes from a Broadway musical known as The Scarlet Pimpernel. The music was written by Frank Wildhorn, and it is based on that story around the French Revolution, where this English nobleman, the Scarlet Pimpernel, is asking other English noblemen to go to France with him to fight for truth and justice and virtue and righteousness. And that's what our military, our men and women who serve in armed forces, have done. They have gone and fought for those things for America. They have gone into the fire, just as the title of the song states. David walked into the valley with a stone clutched in his hand. He was only a boy, but he knew someone must take a stand. There will always be a valley, always mountains one must scale. There will always be perilous waters which someone must sail. Into valleys. There's probably no more beloved musical than the musical Les Miserables. And from that musical comes a song sung by the character Jean Valjean entitled Bring Him Home. It's as Jean Valjean is singing about his love for this young man, concerned for his safety, and it was a prayer that God would bring him home. Well, as our men and women serve our military across the seas and in different foreign countries, that would be our prayer, that God would bring them home.
Bring him home.
get the opportunity to sing a very special song. It's called Requiem for a Soldier. It's from a 10-part miniseries that was written called Band of Brothers. And the score is absolutely beautiful. And this song shows true passion for the young fighting soldier. And it really honors those who have made the ultimate sacrifice.
Since the Civil War, more than 39 million men and women have answered the call to serve in our nation's military. Less than 3,500 served with such uncommon valor and extraordinary courage that they were presented with the Congressional Medal of Honor, which is our nation's highest military award. This evening, we are honored to be in the presence of one of the 85 living Medal of Honor recipients. Sammy Davis joined the Army in 1965 right out of high school. After completing his training, he asked to be sent to Vietnam, where he served with the Army's 9th Infantry Division. On November 19, 1968, exactly 1 year and 1 day after the night-long firefight at Kai Lei, Sammy Davis received the Medal of Honor from President Lyndon Johnson. Years later, footage of President Johnson putting the medal around Sammy Davis's neck appeared in the movie Forrest Gump, with Tom Hanks' head substituted for Sammy's. And Gump's fictional Medal of Honor citation was loosely based on Sammy Davis's real one.
Thank you. Life is like a box of chocolates. They would pick us up a helicopter, take us out, set us down someplace in the middle of the jungle, and we would fire and do our job. And before it got dark, usually Sergeant Dunlop would come in through our little perimeter, and he'd find wherever I was at and sit down. He'd say, "Play it for me, Sam." Now, by this point, we'd become good friends. And I would sit there, because I was on guard and couldn't sleep anyway, I would sit there and play Shenandoah for him hours and hours and hours. And then after a period of time, he'd start moving around and say, "Thanks, Sam, that's the best rest I've had in days." And he would gather his troops, 3 to 5 men in the crew, and they'd go back out again. Sergeant Dunlop was killed in Vietnam. When we dedicated the wall in 1982, I was one of the invited speakers. So I wanted to go over, find my guys from Firebase Cudgel. The night I earned the medal, I had 31 names right in a row, panel 30 East. Found them, and I went and found Sergeant Dunlop's name on panel 50 East, row 12. His name's right here when you're standing in front of the memorial. And I pulled out the harp, touched his name, and I said, "John, I'm going to play Shenandoah for you, brother, so you can find some rest." And I looked up and down the wall, and there was about 25 Vietnam vets there. This is 2 o'clock, a show in the morning. I closed my eyes and I started playing. Of course, my mind goes back to Vietnam, sitting in the jungle in the middle of the night. Well, when I completed, I stopped and put my heart back in my pocket. And I looked up and down the wall, and there were like 300 guys there. And when they heard the harp playing, they came down, and they were all standing there touching the wall. And that started a tradition. I'm going to play Shenandoah for y'all tonight. I hope that it finds a place in your heart. I hope it helps you rest.
And then Steve follows that up and sings an arrangement of Shenandoah, and it's breathtaking.
Oh, Shenandoah, I long to see you away, you rolling river. Oh, Shenandoah, I long to hear you away. I'm bound away across the wide Missouri.
So that's a very, very special moment in the show. And then Steve and I come out and we sing God Bless America. We ask the audience to join in, and everyone does, and you can see everyone. It's very, very, it's a perfect ending.